making the best decisions for your funds. I tried to go live outside, and I don't know. So the message is to be careful of old sayings. They are used for manipulation, to destroy other people, to manipulate energies, which can put somebody in harm's way, or it can cause death. So, for an example, you know the saying, oh, number 11 is significant here. So, you know the saying when people say, don't step on a crack, it breaks your mother back. You know, those type of sayings, repeated sayings that, people joke about or say in conversations. Um, I wouldn't put too much heart into those because it can cause, it's a word spell, so it can manipulate energies and it can change. It depends on what type of energies you're around and who you're associating with. Those words are going to fly. Somebody could be accusing you of being possessed by a demon. This could be from off the reading yesterday, September 17th, that I posted. That's associated with that reading, due to talks about sexual encounters and stuff like that, and the person may have some type of a demonic attachment to you if you give yourself to them. So if you are aware of this and you address this person or have addressed this person have gaslighted you and reversed it and said you are the one that's demonically possessed, but it really is them. So they're trying to do reverse psychology, whatever that crap is. All business contracts are not good contracts. So, and all business contracts, that doesn't necessarily make you rich or give you more money either. So just be careful of any contracts you sign. Getting married is a contract, okay? So like it could be simple contracts like that. It could be an apartment contract, whatever it resonates with you when you get this reading. Just know that um, there's a contract or some type of contract, and it's kind of fishy. A lot of you want to be single. If you are in a relationship, you're looking to be single because you feel like it may be just a job. It's like a job that you don't get paid enough to deal with um, stress, stressful situations with other people. You feel like your time will be wasted. I'm single, so I definitely enjoy being single because nowadays I feel like it's a job. Like people just want you to be wifey, and they ain't even earned it. It's just like when it's a certain amount of respect you give people because we are people. But when people be wanting more, they gotta earn that. So it's like that's another reason why I'm single now, personally, because like you could just be talking to a guy or just not even in a relationship with him in that type of way, and they want you to cook and clean for them. I got kids, and I'm teaching them how to do it for themselves. So I'm not trying to be nobody's wife, and I ain't even your girlfriend, and I'm not even trying to be your woman. So a lot of you want to be single to enjoy that freedom, or a lot of you are already single and you enjoy it. Okay. Um, I'm also getting a lot of you. Your energy cleanses homes, homes you move in and homes that you move out of. So I can give you something I do in my life, like so all of the spiritual work that I've been doing. Um, or the protections and crystals that I have inside and outside my house, and all of the good deeds that I do here. So when I move from this place into another place, it's going to help somebody else awaken, and give them good peace and vibes when they move into this home. It's just like if somebody had a haunted house and they move out, or something tragic happened like the Amityville horror type stuff, and then you move in and all that energy goes wrong. That's because of the energy that used to be there and it's stagnant. So a lot of you, when you move into homes, yeah, your energy, your aura cleanses the area, and when you move out, it's going to be a fortune for somebody else. I don't like to say blessings because of the word be blessings, but I do like to say fortune, so they give good fortune to other people. Because I sometimes think like where I used to live back in the days, like whoever, it could just be the number where you live at. Like when you add up your apartment number or your house number, you know the energy of that home, because the energy of the home that I lived in before is associated with my life path number. But also, it could also be that somebody, whoever lived there before, um, they just been in good energy and vibes and can help you awaken. Okay, so this is what you're Okay, this is you. Now, if this is not you, that's the energy cleansing and all of that stuff. That's for somebody that used to live in your home, or you might be moving into an area or a home. I said a phone. Somebody need to cleanse their phone, delete pictures and stuff like old things. But this is why you may have a peace of mind, or like certain areas of your home you feel welcome and at peace because of this. Okay, somebody is falsely spiritual that's trying to have a relationship with you. This person takes credit for other people's creations and ideas. Um, so somebody is taking your ideas and your creations, or like they're trying to look like you, they're trying to talk your lingo, um, and they're not you. Okay, this is like I said, that reading yesterday that was short. It talks about this. Okay, so this is just passed on energy from yesterday, and somebody wants to replace somebody. So there is somebody that's in a relationship. They want to replace this person. Now, yesterday, if you would have saw the title of my video, you would see that hook right there. See that hook right there? Okay. So somebody wants hooking up with another person. Somebody wants to hook up with another person and catch them like a fish and trap them in some way. But they also want to replace them as well, or they feel like you're easy to replace. Somebody wants to replace somebody with somebody else in a relationship. This could be why they want to get out of a relationship to get with somebody else. Now, there's a female that's suspecting. I'm gonna give you all the scenarios. There is a female that's suspecting her husband or the masculine energies that she's submissive to is cheating on him. She's being a detective at this point, okay, and she's probably on point about a lot of stuff. Now, if this is not a female, this is just people in general, or a person in general that's detecting a situation, and they're getting information and they putting the pieces together. Um, Putting the pieces together of something that's been concealed. Um, Particularly sexual items discovered. So there is a female that's going to, and I'm sorry to trigger you, but I'm just being real, um, that's going to find another woman's item or another man's item. It depends on the situation, in someone's bedroom or somewhere, okay? And this could be what the woman is detecting, okay? I see a woman picking up something, like some underwear or something, and picking it up like, oh, whose stuff is this? You know, that type of energy, okay? Be careful of your drinks around people right now, because somebody could be trying to slip something in your drink, okay? So they can slip a Mickey in there so they can get you in that type of way, okay? Grape you using, with you being out, out of your body. Which is diabolical. So this person is evil, because only an evil person will do that. Like most people, like if you start thinking of something crazy, because none of us are perfect, you're just gonna deplete that and be like, no, that is not me. That this person is them. So more likely when people do that, they've done it before, or somebody's teaching them how to do it to get them, And some people are just ignorant, and they just idiots, and they do it anyway and think they're gonna get away with it. Okay, so let's see what your intention should be. This was a reading that came out earlier. I tried to go live outside and show a little bit more of where I was at, but what meant to happen. So, yeah. Oh, so I don't really show my outfit and stuff. It's just because of my setting. I'm gonna show y'all my outfit. I have one today. Okay. It's really, really nice. My outfit. Okay. So I'm like in my summer dress. Okay. So I try to come over here and just do the readings and get it out the way, but it seems like people want to see your face, they want to see your makeup, they want to see your personality, they want to see your clothes, which is fine, but sometimes you will and sometimes you're not. So let's see what your intention should be dealing with this situation. Yes, be very careful of saying like stuff, because I mean, like when I was little, I stepped on cracks all the time when I was mad at my mama. Her back still ain't broke. So that's just an example. Just because some rhymes and stuff, it doesn't necessarily mean it's appropriate. There's people's lives that has been taken because I'm from the city, from saying sayings and going off of what he said, what she said, and what they say, and you get next day, like you just be gone, like, or you just get messed up. So just be wise when it comes to people's words and what people say and all that stuff. Just be yourself. The more you be yourself, the more you can catch people trying to copy off of you, trying to be like you. And also, when you be yourself, you can protect yourself from all that bull crap because you ain't trying to be like nobody else, trying to do their lingos. And, you know, you just naturally yourself. Your intent is to heal and treat successfully. Number 40 and number 11 is significant, is reading, which breaks down to number 2. So 2 and 4, somebody's life path number could be 2 and 4. Something about balance and your foundations as well. Um, yes. So that's what came out earlier. Since I'm in my office. Oh, that's hot. Let's get into like some zodiac signs and like some energies that's going on here. Okay. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Oh, dang, these too big. I'm gonna just do it another way. So we go. How many numbers? One, two. So I'm gonna do two, and then I'm gonna do four. Capricorn. So somebody here is a Capricorn. A Capricorn been trying to come at you. They want to hook up with you. The number 8 is significant here. The planet Saturn. Okay. The sea goat. Somebody may feel like you the goat, or your Chinese zodiac could be a goat, or somebody else's Chinese zodiac could be the goat. Okay. These are my cards that I made up. Okay, so that's four. One, two, three, four. Somebody here is a Libra. Um, something about Venus, and something about the number 6. So somebody's life path number could be 6. Somebody, like I said, balance earlier. So somebody wants things to be put into balance, or they maybe feeling a little off balance. I was watching this lady through another lady's reading, not a reading, but a video on YouTube. So I don't even remember their names, but I'm saying this because I'm not trying to take the credit from somebody else. But they was specifically saying about manifestations, because this speaking about balance. A lot of us we race a lot, so a lot of the manifestations that people be wanting, like that off bat, it's not going to come that fast. It takes a process, and sometimes when it doesn't happen, it could just be because it's too much for a person to handle. Like a lot of people want things and they can't even handle it. Like you, for instance, relationships. People say, "I want that type of girl. I want this type of girl. I want that type of guy." When they get the person, they don't even realize and appreciate the person they got until they go. So a lot of people that grew up like me, that hasn't grew up in like wealthy families and stuff, would know what to do with $1 million. Most people will blow it up, go spend it on their family, go buying them cars and stuff, not thinking about themselves until they broke, and then they realize the people that they did all this stuff with, they didn't even build their foundation and do everything, and then you give back. You supposed to do what you got to do for yourself, and then you give back. That's the balance, because you can't help somebody else if you can't help yourself. And so, like, a lot of people wouldn't be able to handle, um, a lot of that. So let me see. One, if you understand my drift. Two, three, four, 6, 7, 8. So we have an Aquarius here as well. Okay, I'm gonna get deeper with these numbers. It just came to me, the water barrier, Aquarius, and the planet Uranus. Because I usually would say Uranus, but it's Uranus. Okay, but it can be pronounced either way. Whoever made that planet, I don't know if they was high or something when they made that planet, but they do say that planet of Uranus, Uranus. If you was to be close enough to it, it smells like gas. So maybe that's why. Okay, so with these numbers 4, 6, 2, 8, and yeah, 4, 6, 2, 8. So if you're familiar with natal charts, everybody has hidden enemies, and then you have your open enemies. Usually, your open enemies is in the seventh house of marriage, or the person that is claimed to be married, where you do your contracts at. And usually, your hidden enemies are usually in your 12th house. So some of you, because one of these numbers, um, or these zodiac signs is a hidden enemy in my natal chart. So this is why I'm saying this. Um, so one of your hidden enemies zodiac signs or something like that in your natal chart has to be either Aquarius, a Libra, a Capricorn, um, or a Capricorn. Okay, a Libra, a Capricorn, or Aquarius. Now, this could be your hidden enemies in your 12th house. This could also be somebody, an open enemy, which is your seventh house. So if you're in your seventh house, if you're not meant to marry that person, they're either going to be an open enemy. They're just going to be open about it. No ifs, ands, and buts, which is not a problem with me when it comes to natal charts because I'd rather for somebody to be open and let me know right off the bat, oh, you don't like me, you don't F with me, or whatever, or you got these little slick things to say, what you said to my face. There's somebody that's doing it behind your back, and it's usually the person you would never think, and you think them be the ones that be like your best friends in your face, and you be like, oh, we'll never, okay. And when they do something, you're like, okay, that's why. So a lot of people in your lives, like, so you know how you think back and reminisce on like everybody has that whether you let things go or not everybody's going to reminisce about people that hurt them in their past, betrayed them in any way, um, and you didn't understand why or who or what energy it came from. I could tell you if you go and do your natal chart and do your research and you found out where you're headed and your open enemies at, it's going to be either one of them zodiac signs. Okay. um, and a lot of times, like if you have your Venus, well, women, if you have Venus in your 12th house, okay, you have to watch out. You're going to be attracting a lot of your hidden enemies, um, just naturally attracted to them. And then when you like, if you're like me and you ask people like their number of their birthday or their zodiac sign, you just be like, okay, I got to get my heads up. And I think a lot of times your hidden enemies, they don't even know. Like if they don't even know. Like okay, I'm a hidden enemy in your life, or I'm an open enemy. They don't even know, but you should know. Okay, um, some of these people are conscious of it though, but it's most people are not. They don't even know your natal chart, and even if they know your natal chart, they can't even read it. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. But a lot of people will prevent a lot of harm done to them in any way, shape, or form. There'd be a lot more peace in their life if they just go and read their own natal chart. You don't have to pay nobody to read your natal chart. You can go learn it yourself, but I don't know how everybody's life is and their time and their energy to do that. But if you want a natal chart reading from me, all you got to do is text my business number and the link. I didn't put it because I just went live, but I'm going to put it after this live, and then you can reach me to get more in depth of your life purpose, what you should be doing in your life, your north node, your south node, and it can help understand a lot of childhood traumas, your parents, whatever is meant for you to know. Just to let you know that I do love readings. I do past life readings. Um, I can pretty much tap into anything, but I guarantee you, when my cards get to popping and I'm selling my cards and I'm doing other things for my business and all of that stuff, and I'm changing my name. Um, I'm not telling you guys my name yet. Uh, my children know, but they're not going to go tell anybody. But when I change my business name, because Mara Arcana is cool, I'm just explaining. Mara, if a lot of people look up Mara, they think it's like, oh, it's a demon or something, but it's not necessarily true. But I feel like Mara is, I just can't think of the name. I understand it, but I know I got this download from something above. But when I change my lane, it's gonna be way more popping than what I got now. So I tried to change my name like 6 months ago, but it just didn't work out. I just couldn't get the epiphany. But one day I went up under that tree and sat up under that oak tree, and then I was doing a lot of my manifestations to tell people, like when you manifest, you post the manifest. They say manifest to think about the things you want, what you do that. But I'm learning so I can teach other people. You may be able to manifest better and a lot more smoother when you manifest things. For an example, this is not an example, this is real. I always say an example, but it be real. So say I want to watch my tongue or to stop cursing a little bit. So what I do instead of just be sitting here like I want this type of car and I want to live here, I still do that. But the same energy I put into that, I put into myself. So whatever I don't like about myself, I put that energy into changing that to help me manifest that, to get to that energy. And then a lot of times you have to, when they say imagine you being there for real, because like I said, a lot of people wouldn't know what to do with $1 million. They wouldn't know how to go get land, who to talk to, be patient so God could guide them to the right people. Because you can have two people that could build your house if you want, if you will. One of these people is probably not going to care. They might do something you're not aware of. This person will be the right person to do it, and they give you the right place in the right neighborhood. So just ask God to guide you, because there's a creator of all. Um, okay. So, like I said in the reading yesterday, September 17th, a lot of you guys have been feeling like it's some finances, some problems with your finances. But the divine guardian of financial abundance is here. Okay, so um, you got to put in your effort as well. Like some things do come to people, and that also depends on people's natal charts. Because some people in their natal charts, when you be like, how that person keep getting away with this, and how that person get away with that, or how this comes smoothly, God, everybody is special. So in your natal chart, you can find out where things come easily for you, and why people treat you nicer in these areas, or maybe why people come at you this way, even if it's not disrespectful, but it'd be like, why is that? Go look up your natal chart. The page of coins. So somebody is looking for fresh money here, so they can build a legacy. Um, Somebody is getting a new job, or has gotten a new job, or going to get called in for a new job, and you're going to be new. So I'm seeing somebody getting trained at something. You come into epiphany about something to do with money, so it's going to be fresh money, and eventually you're wanting to build a legacy off of this. So this reading is for people like me that's thinking big for their future, no matter what age they are. Like they have platforms, or they have businesses, or they have backup plans, and they have goals, they have projects. Like you probably got like 3 projects that you're going to get to, and you know you're going to get done, that you know it's going to work for you, to help you with money, and you just being patient and going with the flow of it. So you already have these things. You're not just talking it. It's already, popping. Like I have 4 card decks. It's already, and I actually have a lot more of them that's coming. And actually, when I do sell my cards, it's not going to even be these. It's going to be another card deck that I'm going to do in the midst. I was supposed to do it in the summertime, but I was having too much fun, and I like to enjoy the weather. So when it gets cold outside, I'm gonna be more indoors, and I'll be able to do that. And I'm gonna exercise more. I've been stretching, but I've been a little procrastinating on the exercise, because I used to take my bike out there in the back and just exercise, but the heat and these mosquitoes, and then by the time I come in, like being out in the sun, y'all know that stuff drains you in a good way, and you go to sleep and have. So I'm just excited, and I'm excited to be here. Oh, like I was saying, so if you guys want to get readings from me and stuff, it's best to do it now, because when I start um, popping and doing my card readings, people gonna wish they had readings like me. Not saying it's a bad thing, but I already know, like, cause I'm not. My plans is not to be doing readings. I'm going to be doing readings online like this, and other platforms, maybe back on TikTok, but whatever. I be pronouncing it wrong, but I am not going to be doing personal readings for people. And if I do a personal reading for somebody, it probably be because my guides want me to do that for them. But I'm a strong believer, like just getting money doing readings on people is good, and that ain't what I'm here for, to just be making money off doing readings. Because I don't know people to be tapping into their personal lives and stuff. So I don't. I had experiences doing readings for people, and weird stuff happened, but that's why doing readings like this is not for everybody. That's how I know this is part of my life purpose, because when it's not meant for you to be doing and tapping into esoteric knowledge, you will have demons and all types of stuff attract in your home, and you just attracting all of this stuff, and you don't know how to deplete and protect yourself. You gotta naturally be already protected, or just will. If this is your life purpose to do stuff like this, or into spirituality, or esoteric knowledge, you're just gonna learn how to protect yourself more and be aware of things. But you're gonna already be protected, because it was meant for you to be in that path. You understand? For those who don't understand that and be tapping into stuff, doing readings for everybody, like a person could pay me $1 million to do a reading. Like say if, some celebrities, I don't want to get specific, that's weird, and they be like, oh, I'll pay you $1 million to do a reading. I am not, especially like with all that Diddy stuff or whatever. I ain't doing no reading for nobody like that, because I know it's gonna be all type of no. I'm not. So my plans are not to be doing readings. If I do readings, it's gonna be just like this, collective readings. And then when I do my cards, that's just gonna be it. I'm just gonna be advertising my cards on here, and my business number and all of that stuff. It'll just be a website. It won't be nobody won't be contacting me off my number anymore. Um, because people are weird. And but if you do want a reading from me, or just if you're guided to, you have to just text me and let me know. And there's a list of what I do, and you could say one, two, three, or you could just, but whatever. Um, so let me see if just to have some fun. I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna stay on here for 4 more minutes, and then I'm gonna be off. Okay, so yes, a hand. Someone is in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So this is back to yesterday. This is just flowing. That's why I do my readings every week, because if I do them every day, it's just like I'm gonna be picking up the same energies, the same energies. Okay, so somebody has asked somebody for assistance. They need some type of guidance from somebody if they don't need financial assistance. Okay, because I did mention yesterday that somebody may have asked you for some financial help and you couldn't give it to them, or vice versa. Something about a forest. I did put up the forest cards. I said mentioned about a forest yesterday. The trees in the area that I was at. Okay. Muddled, unclear thinking. So if you guys are having muddled and unclear thinking, your mind is racing and stuff like that. Go sit under a tree that you're guided to. Um, in a safe area, okay, and not at night, because nighttime those entities and stuff, they really like to, they do a lot. That's why I at night. Oh, somebody just said they miss me. So somebody misses you and they want something from you, okay? Because it just popped out of all of my readings. Now I want to pop up and say that, okay? Somebody misses you, and it's funny because let me get one more card. I'm gonna tell y'all just a little bit. I just let you, I don't know. I should blog and just record my life. I swear I'll go viral. Even my son, especially when I be dancing and stuff, just being myself, he's like, "You'll go viral if you do that." But I'm like, I don't, I'll just wait and see how that's gonna go. So the key, success, a successful outcome to your problems are coming awake. Okay, so you have the key to something. You may have the key to somebody's heart. So yesterday when I did the reading about the your scent, okay, I'm gonna give you a story about me. So a couple of years ago, I remember I was actually working, and I was walking to work, and the guys that come and mow along the areas, it was a blonde guy. He was cute for a white blonde. He was really cute. Not saying that, but I'm just saying he was cute because, most, you know, the races, you know, races, they deal with their own race sometimes. But I had on some perfume, and I'm like, he followed me like 6 blocks, just flirting with me. And then like an incident, that's funny how they came out in the reading. The one thing about yesterday's reading that was true about me is the scent, but I don't know about all that stuff. But I don't know, like I just got out the shower one day and I was outside and it was some workers and it drove that dude crazy. Like I was like, I don't even have on no Chanel or nothing. It was just like my natural scent. And so your scent, this is what's happening. Okay, so I'm a little tired, but I'm not tired. Like when I get off here, I'm going to enjoy myself because my children don't have to go to school tomorrow, and I'm just gonna have fun, um, in hermit mode. And it's weird because I'm a fiery energy. I have a lot of fire in my, so I like my personality itself just be popping. Some people probably like, she really ain't like that. Like, it's easy for me to be myself. So it's like I can get a crowd of friends and uh, rally up a group of people for good or bad. But it's just like when I was out, um, I was like a party girl, but I was safe. But I don't care about going to no club. I could club at home better and play the music I really want. And then people like the music better than a lot of the stuff they be playing up in the clubs anyway. All that stupid rap stuff. I mean, it's cool to listen to rap music and all, but if you ain't got no music that's popping and then people act like they don't want to dance no more, like is America overweight or they obesity or what the food is that bad where people can't even just move back and forth. That keeps you in shape. It keeps you from being bigger than what you are, or it helps. I don't know why people don't dance no more. Just learn how to do it. But anyway, now that I'm in hermit mode and I like to be introverted more, not just stay to myself. It's a lot more funner than just being around people. I like being around people, and it's not an issue. I can make friends quickly, but it's like, is their personality, whatever. So I don't know. Some people, I don't know. But I mean, it's not a bad thing or anything. But I just be like, I don't know. I might be too much for people. Like this dude told me yesterday, he's like, you come outside and and this could resonate with you guys too. And you looking like that. And I'm like, I ain't even doing too much. He's like, and I know you ain't doing too much. And then my son say, just stay in the back, mom. Don't stay in the front unless you have to. Because we be people riding their bike, they just be like, and I'm like, what? I have on my bonnet. I don't even, yeah. So, hey, this could resonate from a lot of you, especially feminine energies. Let me get, let's see something. Okay. And do y'all have y'all like comment? Y'all heard about like do y'all really believe people will sell their soul just to be popping on YouTube? Like cuz I be seeing little weird little stuff and I'm like is these little like initiations or something people be doing like just to be famous or to be popping on YouTube? I don't want to be famous. If God allowed me to get that famous then yeah, but I'm going to have a whole bunch of bodyguards cuz I ain't shoot. Like when I was young, like my family when I used to visit them, they all run up on me like, huh, I was young then, so it's like you could take all that, and somebody jumping on you, but that's dangerous. That's the number one thing. Like everybody running to you, and then they could tackle you and just squeeze you and disfigure your body, and they just like, I'm gonna have these security guards. I don't want to be famous. So the letter B is significant here, and the number three. Oh, I should have did this too. And where is okay? I tried to go live on my tablet, but I don't know. Like it's hard to. I got to figure out some things because it's practically still kind of new. But I look way better. I look more like myself on. I look nice now, but I look way better on the other tablet, like because it's an updated version. Um, I don't know. But my son said you always look better in the mirror. He was just talking about everybody does. He said it always be the camera. But I'm not here to put on no beauty pageant and stuff like that. I ain't trying to do all that. I'm just really trying to help people get a message. Because these readings are a form of therapy for some people. So we have OR. So something about OR, like something, or somebody feel like something is boring, or it could be a little bit more popping than what it is. Somebody's last name is BOOR or something like that. Somebody wants to be somebody's boo. Somebody name is Rob or Robert, okay? Somebody's nickname is Bo, okay? Somebody's name is Robin, okay? Something about an X here, okay? Something about a void. Something about cod. Oh, that codfish is so fire. I know they got the spot downtown Chicago, like in the Chinatown area, in that area, and you can go. I forgot the name of that fish place. You get some Fresh codfish is so good, so fresh. Something about core, a cord, um, rod, a board, a box. Somebody's last name is Cox. Okay. Something about a docks. Something about like a cooling bird. Okay. Something about a rod. Okay. Something about rock. R ROC. Okay. Somebody's name is Rocks. Something about a box. Okay. 3, 6, 7. Okay, that's it. And then we have you choose strength. So yesterday that came out. Anybody that looked at my reading yesterday, the strength, something about strength came out. So it says you're choosing strength. So I'm getting bravery because I did say something about bravery, boldness. Okay, somebody's choosing to be strong about a situation or just in their head, having a clap back. Again, look, something about a silver key. Okay, so if you go back at my old readings, I think it's about a year ago. Um, let me see. No, this is a gold key. So it's a reading about some keys. So something about a key, okay? Somebody's name could be Keys or like Alicia Keys, something like that, okay? I need to get me a double dutch rope. I don't know what they came from. So maybe somebody here likes to jump rope, but they should be getting back into it. It's really good for you. Something about a starfish and the color pink, okay? So I'm seeing somebody grabbing a starfish at a beach that looks similar to this. They will be, but they have something like this in their home. Okay, this is the only thing I hate. I can't wait till I get my office space a little better where it'll be more space. I actually want to show like me, like all of the area, everything that I'm doing, so it won't be so disclosed. And let me see if I can grab anything else. Something about a tattoo or a fake tattoo, a heart tattoo, a stamp. So you know how like girls get like these things and they let me see if it oh no like you stamp your face or maybe somebody has a daughter and they like those little stamps or those little cute little things they paint on their face like they do at circus, or this could be just a woman that has makeup because they do a lot of the makeup like that now, especially the hair like the cheetah, the jaguar print and stuff like that. Maybe it's something like that, but particularly a pink or a red heart. Somebody has a tattoo. Okay. Ooh. And the yin yang, peace sign. Okay. Something about peace. I'm gonna end this reading. This is just proving what I was saying about peace and balance. Okay. And you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope your day went well. My day definitely goes well. A lot of the times, that's why I'm so grateful. Like when I get annoyed or anything, I just be grateful because I'm like, it's just a part of life, to keep the balance. But that doesn't mean you gotta crash out every time. And ooh, you put all the stuff away. So I hope you guys have some goals, or it seems like you have goals or something. Somebody wants to slap somebody too. That just came out of nowhere. Or somebody's trying to put their hands on somebody. This could be either in a provocative way, or it could be in a violent, volatile type of way. I feel like a lot of fire signs come on this channel, or they got a lot of fire in their chart, or like Tauruses as well, because um, yeah, control your anger, control your rage. That's a sign of weakness. There's nothing wrong with the emotion because they just let you know what is triggering you to make you upset. But be careful on the decisions you make, particularly when you're angry. Mistakes can happen. Like, uh, I'm just gonna give an example of something I watched earlier. So, say like a son, mother's has a single mother, or his mom is single, and she gets a new boyfriend, and he starts hitting her. So he crashes out of rage because he hates this guy, and he goes to use a weapon on him to take him out. And instead, his mom jumps in. It could have been prevented had he would have controlled his emotions. So watch out for being enraged because accidents accidentally hurt yourself and hurt other people um, out of anger and being enraged. Uh, yeah, things could go worse. Some people wind up in jail like that. Like everybody that get locked up and has a background, it's not like serial killers or people that's just like really out there like that. It could just be due to simple mistakes that went wrong. So another reason why people should be grateful, like I was saying yesterday, is like you know for sure, and I know for sure, there's things in your life you could have went to jail for. Some of you could have potentially hurt people and took them out um, due to your anger or just emotions or just thinking wrong, overthinking or something like that. Um, and just be glad and learn that. Don't take it as like I can get away with this and stuff. No, take it as like, dang, I need to work on that so nothing like that can happen. Especially if you have children, and just have a deep understanding that for that, so it can keep you in balance. I just really feel like telling people that because people always look at the glamour of everything and all this pretty stuff and all this, but deep down inside, when everybody go to bed at night, when they're in that night mode, um, I really believe like the zodiac signs are like that. Like so, say I'm not telling nobody my zodiac sign until somebody on here mentions it, and then I'll be like, you're the first one to say that. But I do have a lot of fire in my chart. But say for instance, if you're a Capricorn, so at nighttime, when you're in your night mode and you start winding down and you're calm and you're not in that energy is calm, you're more likely going to go into the Sagittarius mind state. So if you're a Sagittarius, when you go into those deep thoughts at night where nobody, you're personal, you're probably going to go into those Scorpio thoughts. And Scorpio goes into the Libra thoughts. And it keeps going down like that. And it goes in a circle. So when you calm, you can tune into uh, the dark side of you or just another side of you and pay attention to that. And also, some of you, I'm going to be doing some zodiac readings. I'm just trying to figure out some other things. But some of you are into Ophiuchus as well. So some of you understand Ophiuchus. It's not talked about. I've been aware of this way before I do reading. I feel like I'm going to start bringing this up about the Ophiuchus. I might do a reading on Ophiuchus for those who understand this. The snake holder, somebody um, intentions is to be successful at healing. So with Ophiuchus energies here, um, there is no number. So somebody is a snake holder, a healer. They can heal themselves and heal other people. And I'm going to give other people insight on things that they're not aware of too before I end this reading. So um, do some research if you're the type of person that's into Tai Chi or just meditation or any of that. Look up Chi. I think it's Qi Gong or Qi Gong or something like that, and try to do some things like that to see what works out for you. So you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm excited. Um, and just keep up the good work if you're doing that. If you're doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're not getting credit for it, I commend you for that because some people don't give you your flowers or they just act like whatever. And you know that you've been working on yourself and working on things. And if it seems hard, just keep trying. And eventually it'll deplenish and you'll realize like, dang, I don't even cuss that much no more. Or I don't do this no more. I don't do that no more. So keep shining your light no matter what. And you don't have to do too much, okay? Because I don't do too much. I don't even be popping like that. But if I was to do too much, people would really be mad. So you guys have a good rest of your night and do this. Oh, Lord.